discovered that the Kiss of Fire could not just preserve food, but add flavour to it, a whole new delicious era began. Whether quickly flame grilled or slow cooked over charcoal, a magical transformation takes place. Welcome to Food Safari Fire and the powerful world of grilling. In this episode of Food Safari Fire, traditional Turkish Adana kebabs, Portuguese sardines over charcoal, Chilean asado with marinated pork belly, and a spicy South African braai. Across the Middle East, the best combination of charcoal and meat is the beloved kebab. The exquisite moment when fat drops onto charcoal and smoke rises to perfume the meat is unsurpassed. Turkey was one of the great centres of culinary excellence during the days of the Ottoman Empire, striving to create and develop a unique and magnificent cuisine. That dedication still seen today as the techniques and flavours developed hundreds of years ago are still in use.
I love real fire. I love cooking on charcoal. So everything about it, it's just in my DNA.
Chef Somer Sivrioglu honed his taste buds on the best food in Istanbul and along the Turkish Aegean coast. He came to Australia to study, work in hospitality, and later opened the acclaimed Effendi restaurant in Sydney's Balmain.
It's an art form in Turkey, how to make kebabs. They will start when they're like 10 or 12 years old, and they will raise to the ranks of kebab master.
Take me on a tour through Turkey with some of the flavours here.
Definitely. This one is our chicken kebab. This one is more of Central Anatolia because I love using yogurt and capsicum salsa. We have lamb skewers marinated with oregano, olive oil, and garlic. This is one of my favorite ones. It comes from the Gaziantep region. It's the eggplant kebab. This one is more what we call shish köfte. I used to love it when I was a kid because there isn't that much spices in it.
And this is interesting. Is this a sausage?
This is sucuk, the spicy Turkish sausage.
Of course.
You can have a spicy version of a milder version.
And the presentation, yes.
Thank you.
And this?
And this is the Adana kebab, the most famous kebab that comes out of Turkey. First, we put the lamb shoulder. And the secret ingredient to that is the tail fat. So it's a pure fat that melts around 70 degrees, which is great for barbecuing. And a bit of capsicum. We might add some more bit later. And all we do is just doing the chopping motion.
And we have to remark about the device that you use.
I guess that is the other secret to make a good kebab. You need to have a zırh. You cannot make a kebab from a mince. So it should be really small chopped pieces as opposed to mince meat that goes through a mincer. I mean, I can do it much faster than that.
Ah, there you go. You're back in Turkey somewhere.
I'm just fighting for my job now at a kebab shop. It brings back memories. That's smoked paprika. It gives a nice smoky flavor to it. And then we're gonna do the salt. And normally you would rest this for at least 3-4 hours.
I'm always amazed how you can get meat to stay on these big skewers.
Yeah, I mean, the quality of the skewers is very important. Just have one and see how heavy it is.
Oh, it is heavy.
So it's not those cheap aluminum ones. It needs to be thick steel that you need to use in this.
And that cooks it from the inside.
It cooks
as well.
it from inside and it holds it. When it's heavy, it holds it. And make the entrance from the side.
Ah.
You gotta make sure your hands are wet all the time, so always have a bit of water with you.
So tell me what your hand's doing as you go down.
What I'm doing is I'm giving it an indentation, so it's a bit like playing guitar. I'm just hitting the right chords to make sure that there are concaves enough, so it's easy for the fat to get out of the meat.
How interesting. And how long do you think it takes you to master this? Could someone watching this do it?
Lifetime. No, lifetime.
A lifetime?
To be a kebab master, you need a long time to learn how to do it properly. you can only cook kebabs when the heat is coming down and when the coals are turning a bit more to embers. So when I do the barbecue, I always have my strategic point. That one is quite hot, and this one is quite warm, this area. So I take all the ones that are, cooking a bit too fast onto that side.
Soma, tell me for you, the moment when the fat comes and hits the coals, is that a magic?
It is, and that's how it flavors it, It just drips out, and it gets smoke, and you get the flavor back into it. Let's go. But that kebab looks great.
Look at that kebab. This really is artwork, isn't it? It's beautiful. It smells amazing. Divine. So, Soma, how do you serve this?
We mix some red onions with lots of sumac and parsley, bit of salt. And I love it when you massage it with the sumac and the red onions. The flavors combine a lot better. Just like a nice lavash bread. We use a lot of onions. Put your kebab in, hold it tight, pull it. That's it, simple as that. So we don't put anything else apart from a very simple salad.
Really keen to taste this. That is fantastic, Soma.
Thank you,
It's
ma'am.
juicy, smoky, and the flavour, there's a moistness, the tail fat. What sort of flavour would you say?
It's almost like having butter without using any butter in the kebab.
It is delicious.
Thank you.
Fantastic. We have so much to thank Turkey for.
Thank you, ma'am.
In Portugal, grilling is a national pastime. Whether along the beautiful coastline or inland, everyone has a small barbecue or clay tabletop to cook their adored sardines.
Summer is without sardines is not summer. If you hear the noise of a truck beeping, is fresh sardines arriving and the barbecues are on and everyone is having sardines.
Fatima Barroso has been cooking for 40 years. She opened the first Portuguese restaurant in Sydney in the 1970s and now runs fine dining catering. So how do you prepare these for the barbecue?
Well, because they're fresh, really it's just rock salt. That's all it needs, nothing else.
That looks so beautiful and so simple. And bay leaves, I know you love.
Well, I love bay leaves and we like to throw a couple of things in there to burn, to give good flavour to the food that we cook.
Fantastic. So you perfume your coals.
Yes.
Woo!
And there you go.
So you get a little bit of the salt off.
Yes.
Yeah.
They don't need to go with all the salt. This is not the best smell for the neighbours, and this is.
Oh, you can smell it now, yeah.
This is smell you get all over Portugal in summer.
Wow. And everybody's barbecuing. There's nothing complicated about this, is there?
Nothing, nothing. And no rush.
Let me ask you a girly question. When you've cooked sardines, you've got to go and wash your hair, don't you?
You have to soak. You have to really have. Once you finish, you can't stand the smell of them anymore, and it looks like all of you.
Okay, so
you
we're
all
bathed
smell.
in sardine. How
Soft,
do you know
cold.
when they're ready?
They're ready.
They're ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Look at this.
Look at
How
that.
beautiful it is.
You do have to read your fire, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Done very well, Fatima. We're both weeping with the result.
We can't have sardines without peppers.
Capsicums are roasted directly on the coals until their skins blacken. Then they're popped into a plastic bag to steam. Oh, that's a great smell. Fatima peels the capsicums and tears them into strips.
And it's healthy. Sardines full of omega-3.
There we go.
There you go.
That's what Australia needs for its barbies. Less sausages, more sardines, huh?
Yes, exactly.
Dressing with slivers of garlic and sea salt, a little olive oil, and wine vinegar.
And then a good hand.
Fantastic.
And it's got the Portuguese colours. Look, there you go. Ah, something very important. The red wine. We can't have sardines without red
You
wine.
can't.
Thank you. Okay, so there you go.
There you go.
I don't eat the skin. So I pick up my sardine and I just peel it like
Oh, it
this.
slips off.
Put it in your bread because sometimes you don't even have a plate, which is
Lovely.
helps.
I'm liking my sardine sandwich very much. It is divine. I thought it'd be really intensely fishy, but it's beautiful.
So tasty.
Thank you, Fatima.
Cheers.
Cheers. Now that's a combination. From South America, the continent where eating meat is almost a sacred tradition, the barbecue device of choice is called a parrilla. It's like a grill dialed up to 11. What it has is an ingenious pulley system that allows the grill master to regulate the heat and use all the stages of the fire. More and more Australians are keen to try the South American barbecue known as asado. And in Melbourne, Chilean Christian Silva and his family have turned their national pastime into a thriving business at markets and festivals. Christian, what are you cooking today?
Well, we have a particular cut, asado cut, which is very common in Argentina, Uruguay, Chile, which is a rib of the animal. We have anticuchos, which are beef skewers.
And how are the Aussies going with the asado cut?
Oh, they love it. You know, once you try it, it's like dancing salsa. Once you dance, you can't stop.
That's beautiful.
So normally when you buy beef short rib, you buy the whole length of the rib. The way we sort of do it for the asadas is cut it along the horizontal edge, so you start getting strips. You still get the flavour of the bone. They say, you know, it tastes better when it's on the bone. But when you do it over a charcoal, it adds another dimension. It gives it that smokiness. It gives it that that really. It's hard to explain. You just got to eat it. Do you want some pork, Lily?
Chef Nelson Burgos says he was inspired to cook professionally after being immersed in the delicious food culture his family brought to Australia from Chile. And each weekend was an all-day feast of meat and flame. The preparations for a family barbecue always start a few days in advance, with a visit to a specialist butcher such as the legendary Margaritas Chachinas in Sydney's Fairfield West. So, Nelson, what cut are we looking at here?
So the rump. So Christian's about to butterfly the rump. Generally, just butterfly it and make it a bit of a flat piece. They call it carnicero.
The butcher's cut.
The butcher's cut.
The butcher's cut.
The butcher's cut for the barbecue, asado carnicero.
Asado
Okay.
carnicero. There you go. So you can marinate it with chili and oregano, a few other different herbs and spices. It's
Even a bit of VB will work out really well. Aussie beef will be fine.
And what else are you going to cut for us?
This one here is pork belly, and what we've done is just taken the rind off it. Then we put it through the saw.
And what is this cut sold as?
We call it costillar, which is, you know, the pork belly. It actually means the ribs. Usually we marinate that with a lot of, like, it's got paprika and chili and a bit of garlic, and the rest is a secret. I can't tell you.
Okay.
We've all got family secrets, so it's
But luckily, we're going to get yours.
You will get mine.
As opposed to yours.
Not mine.
Usually get a female pork belly. I just score it and
Quite deeply, too.
yeah. And here we go in between the ribs. When we put the marinade on, we'll just get right into all those sort of
you
nooks
really
and
work
crannies
that
and work it. We'll
marinating?
massage it and get it ready to go. So, in there. Mayonnaise really, really easy. We'll just crush some garlic cloves. I like it quite chunky. Here we go. So some spices. So we've got some sweet paprika and a little bit of smoked paprika as well. So I've just mixed in there.
This?
Some dried oregano, just stock standard dried oregano. Some cumin. And this is merquén, which is a Chilean spice. It's got chili and some cumin and some paprika in there. It gives it colour, it gives it flavour, a beautiful smokiness and sort of earthiness to it.
And it's not too hot, is it?
No, it's not. It's got a nice little lingering. And
What's this?
This is some white wine vinegar. And, of course, some salt. So you get this sort of slurry. And we're good to go. I'll go with half in first. So it does become quite dry on the meat, but because the belly's quite fatty, so.
So this now sits for quite a long time, doesn't it?
Look, at least overnight. Yeah, in my family, we're a bit dramatic, so we'll put it on for 2 or 3 days.
Is this Dad's recipe?
Yes, he's perfected it, so we'll see how we go. I'm sure he'll knock
He'll have something to say.
Of course, we will.
As well as creating the recipe, Nelson Sr. has also made his own barbecue by converting a 44-gallon drum to a nice wide parrilla.
You always put it with the bone or the ribs down.
Oh my gosh, the size of it.
It's a big one.
Whoa.
So it'll just take maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, maybe 3 hours.
No self-respecting Chilean would ever serve up just one type of meat. Chicken pieces marinated in garlic and herbs are added to the parrilla. Also essential to the asado is the beloved salsa called pebre, which is made with finely diced onion, tomato and lots of chopped fresh coriander. That's a good trick. Some garlic crushed with salt.
Rinse it up.
And a little extra salt.
Any wine vinegar, red or white. So this is a chili paste. It's called ají chileno. So green chilies, you will get a fair bit of heat to it. So we'll just put it all in and see whoever.
Why not?
If you're a wuss, you're a wuss. Just a couple of lemons to freshen it up. Could use lime. So here we've got some boiling water. And the reason we put this in is just to take away the edge from all the garlic and the onion in there. So it just sort of softens the spice and it gives it a bit more liquid as well. So
that's a real
we'll just
trick,
add that.
yeah.
Chimichurri of Argentina is what they use. In Chile, we use pebre.
2 hours in, Nelson.
So we're about 2 hours in, and what we'll do is we'll just split it up. So.
Is it actually?
So look at the.
Oh, wow.
Still a little bit to go, but it's just.
Oh.
It's got that nice ooziness to it.
It's really juicy too, isn't it?
We're almost there.
Let's have a little preview.
Some off the pork. There you go.
Thanks.
No problem.
Yum. Oh my.
Good, huh?
Sensational.
Yeah.
You've nailed it.
It's good.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Awesome.
How long have we got to wait?
Not long now.
Good. In South Africa, the culture of barbecue or braai is so revered that a day is set aside on the national calendar to honour the tradition. It's a time to be together and celebrate the many spicy flavours of the Rainbow Nation.
If you don't know how to light a fire properly within the social structure of braaiing, you're never asked to be the central braai. You will be heckled. It's actually more important to light a good fire than it is to cook, a steak decently.
Duncan Velmagut was born and raised in South Africa and trained as a chef in some of the world's top restaurants before settling in Adelaide and in 2014 opening Africola, bringing the spices and cooking techniques of his homeland to a South Australian audience. For Duncan, the lure of fire and a grill is still hard to resist.
Braai is probably our biggest pastime. Whenever there's sports, family gatherings, we never cook inside, it's always outside. It's a whole day affair.
And what, a series of different foods through the day?
Absolutely. Starting off with biltong, our traditional dried meats. After that, generally start with the boerewors, which is a farmer's sausage.
Yeah.
Then we have something like the steaks. But always the last thing at the braai is the potjie.
And that is a beloved pot, isn't it?
It is indeed. It comes from sort of Dutch oven.
That's heavy.
It is. So that you would be cooking for 12, 18 hours.
Gee, that's a lot of food space through the day.
It is. That's why you don't really go to a braai to eat immediately. It's just, it's a South African long lunch, essentially. This is onglet, which is found just off the diaphragm. It's quite lean, it's quite meaty, it's quite gamey. It's quite a strong piece of beef, so with the sweetness and the acidity and the spice, you know, it will balance it quite well. Okay, cardamom, star anise. So literally just crushed. Cool, I'm gonna go to citrus next. So this is the dehydrated citrus.
Which has?
Grapefruit, orange, and lemon. Most of these ingredients are available in the supermarket for sure. Coriander seed, a staple of African cooking. A little bit of chili powder, just roasted chili powder. And then some madras curry. Some dehydrated tomato powder. A little bit of freeze-dried mandarin. And you can buy that at any kind of health food store. So you've got the heat, you've got the sort of floral aroma. This just brings the sweetness. Now, the shallots, just crispy shallots, slice them really thinly, low temperature in oil until they are golden brown. And the reason I put this in the mix is it adds umami flavor, so very savory.
Great mix.
So with the anglais, it's actually a very, very cheap cut of meat. We just take off the excess fat and sinew. Seasoning always.
It's always the great debate, isn't it? Whether you season it before or...
I season everything before and after.
Right. And you pack them on.
You pack it on.
So that then marinates for how long?
2.5 hours, 3 hours.
2.5 hours room temperature.
Room temperature. Yeah, definitely.
What do you love about working with fire?
It's the smoke, the different uses of wood for the different flavors. It's the most natural thing as a cook that you can do. Anyone can just turn their stove on and put a pan down and kind of do stuff on autopilot. You really have to be involved in fire.
The first thing on the fire is the beloved potjie, which cooks South Africa's staple, a polenta-like dish known as pap. It starts with a large slab of butter added to boiling chicken stock, then the ground maize, which is stirred until it's thick. The pap is left to stand and solidify, and Duncan then adds a generous amount of salt. And you can't have a braai without pap.
No, it's actually sacrilegious. The braai gods would smite you if you ate without pap.
Okay.
Definitely.
And so this has worked its magic.
You can see how it's discolored the meat a little bit. And something I like to do is when I do any spit roasting, I reserve all the juices and the oils and turn it into a little baste.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah. So just a touch.
Oh, that's looking nice.
Yeah.
What's your rule on turning them? Once?
No.
No.
No. So I like to get colour on both sides, and then just keep turning it until we get the sort of red to medium rare. And the good thing about this, it actually is relatively short cooking time.
Oh. So how do you tell when it's ready, Duncan?
You want it to be ever so slightly firm. The rarer side of medium rare is the perfect way to cook the steak.
It looks fantastic.
Thank you.
Very juicy.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. They seem to have got even more glossy as they've rested.
It is. All the juice is starting to come out of it and almost baste it. Maeve, go for it.
Thanks, Duncan.
Cheers.
That is so tender and delicious.
Thank you very much. Hot cooking, but not too hot. And
That
just turning
is
it.
lovely. It's spicy, and the meat itself is just cuts like butter, doesn't it?
Indeed, indeed.
Okay. South Africa, 1.
Thank you.
On our next safari, the ancient perfection of the tandoor. Succulent chicken, lamb kebabs and golden Afghan bread.